Getting tested early, staying healthy longer. Yes, you heard right. Getting tested early, staying healthy longer. If you get it tested early, then it probability to get protected from hepatitis can be increased. Before starting, hello, a very warm welcome to the jury members and to everyone who are present here. My name is Sudeepa and I am from Amity Institute of Pharmacy. Today I am standing in front of you all to aware you all about hepatitis. Yes, hepatitis. It is a disease which is not very well known by the peoples of India. Even peoples really don't want to talk about this disease. Why? Because they think that it is not a serious disease, or if we talk to someone about the disease, what they will think about us. That we are having some kind of disease, like it may be infected to the other healthy person by a talking process or by simple handshake. This kind of myth in our society, this kind of social problem happens in our society. Basically, what is hepatitis? Hepatitis is a word that itself suggests that what is hepatitis. Hepa means liver. Itis means inflammation. So it is the disease that causes inflammation of the liver. Now, if we are talking about the inflammation of the liver, firstly, we also know about what is the role of liver in our body. Is anyone here can tell me that what is the role of liver? Can only one point tell me? Yes, it detoxifies the blood. First main function is that. That means if the liver get damaged, the toxicity level in our body may increases. It is very serious problem. Now, second major function is that it stores vitamins in our body. So, if it stores vitamins, that means if it get affected, we don't get the vitamins at the time when we need. So, this is the second major function of liver which get destructed when we have hepatitis. Now, the second thing is that it produces several hormones also. So, these are the three main functions of liver which get disrupted when we have the hepatitis. Now, hepatitis, how it spread, how it may contaminated from how it may transfer from one person to the another person. Like if I am standing in front of you, that doesn't mean if I talk to someone, it may transmit it. It's not like that. So society have to change this kind of mindset that it doesn't share by a simple talk or by a simple handshake. This is not like that. It transfer from one person to another person by blood transfusion, by semen, by vaginal fluid. Even I want to tell you some points by which it gets spread. Basically, I am here to tell you how could we eliminate hepatitis B and hepatitis C from our society. So first point is that we all are well known aware that we need one needle for one person. This is a one point that we have to mind in our life, because when we go to any kind of clinic, they use injection. So in that case, if they are using injections, firstly we have to, now everyone is very well aware, but I am talking about those persons who lives in rural areas. They also don't know that sharing of needles and syringes may infect the person who is healthy. So it is very and the most important point, that don't share the needles of an infected person. Second point, there are so many people who know that tattoo is a thing about which most of the youth, there are so many youth who get affectionate. Wow, that tattoo look good, I also want to make it in my body. Anyway, so what happens if you are going for making tattoos? It's not bad, but you have to be aware that non-sterilized tattoo equipments may also causes hepatitis. So you have to be aware about it also. Third point is that unprotected sexual intercourses. We have to be very aware about it, that unprotected sexual intercourses may causes hepatitis. So this is the third point. So how could we eliminate? Don't hesitate to talk about this, because so many people hesitate that we have to aware people. So don't hesitate by using protection. So don't hesitate to tell people about this. Now my fourth point is that hepatitis can be transferred from a mother to a baby also. Like if there are two partners, one is male and a female, if one single partner carrying hepatitis, so how could we eliminate it? They have to eliminate after the birth of the baby, they have to give vaccination to that baby of hepatitis A and hepatitis B within 24 hours. Mark my words, within 24 hours, so that that baby get prevented from hepatitis later on. There are 6 genotypes of hepatitis 6, in which there are 1 and 3 genotypes are in India. So we have to aware about it. And the main threatening thing about hepatitis is that we have to be very aware about it, that it has flu-like symptoms. So if person having flu-like symptoms, then it is very rare that they go for checkups. So they have to go for checkups, because you never know what will happen tomorrow. So you have to go for checkup. It may cause jaundice. And yes, if hepatitis is not treated, it may lead to serious consequences like liver cirrhosis, liver fibrosis, liver cancer. And once a person gets liver cancer, he or she may not live longer. So please aware about it. Then regular blood checkup is very important. Yes, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, a mega star, he is the brand ambassador of awareing about hepatitis in Southeast Asia. He is a person who is surviving with 25% of liver. And he tells us that how it get incorporated his body by blood transfusion. At the time when he get injured in the sets of coolie, they needs blood. He needs blood. So at that time, one of the donor carries HBV, which get incorporated in the body of Amitabh Bachchan sir. And he's saying that be aware at the time of blood transfusion, because in some backward areas, people are not aware, so government have to aware them. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.